There is one pattern on your calendar that signals to leadership that you are not ready for the next level, and I guarantee you almost all high-performing leaders miss this. Quite often, when I audit leaders, we don't necessarily start with performance. I start with their calendar. And I start with the calendar because it tends to tell me exactly what you're doing throughout your day and why you're not strategically delegating. Most high-achieving leaders that I work with are actually booked from morning to evening. They're in meeting after meeting. They're solving problems. They're putting out fires. They're trying to stay visible. And on the surface, it looks fantastic, but underneath, it reveals something completely different. As a side note, it reveals that they are accessible to everything and committed to nothing that drives strategic impact. In that sort of environment, you walk in mentally behind, your decisions are shorter, you're more reactive, and you begin to defer rather than direct. And if you're not directing, your team is reading it as you're someone who's directing a flow instead of owning an outcome. Now, keep in mind, this is not because you lack capability. It's because your time structure is communicated in the way where you are reactive and your team notices it. And if they notice it, that means those above you, 2 levels up, your peers, and 2 levels down also notice it. As you step into my ecosystem, one of the first things we do is begin to shift. And this transformation is all about removing the busy work. It's shifting you from a reactive calendar to a strategic outcome. This is not just about time blocking. We align time to ensure that you have influence, to ensure that you have better decision making, and to ensure that you have measurable outcomes. Boom. Stick with me because this is where the identity shift happens. When you actually have that transformation and you are adjusting to be more strategic, I promise you, you're going to go from busy leader to executive leader. And the piece that you need on a consistent basis is this one thing: white space. If your calendar has no white space for strategic thinking, I promise you, you are not leading, you are maintaining. You are not leading, you are just surviving. You are not leading, you're just maintaining the status quo of everyday office life. Leaders who get promoted are not the ones maintaining the system, they are the ones shaping it. If you want to be able to shape your career, shape your leadership, and have white space for strategic time and thinking, this is what I talk about in the Leadership Alchemy Masterclass and or the Executive Identity Audit at DanieSheldon.net. I want you to go through this video again. I promise you, you'll begin to look at your calendar a little differently. Book the one-on-one or I'll see you in class on Saturday. Happy leading.